What I think the tax credits have done is create a social space here unlike any other social space there is.
You can talk about economic costs, but you can also talk about really a philosophical cost too, which is this is a symbol of times past where times were tough in downtown.
This project, to me, it's very organic, but it's a way to help build this community really back to what it was at one time.
One of the great things about the New Markets program is that it's not just developers asking for new markets, it's new markets actually asking things of developers.
Josh, Ben, and I started in Oberlin right after college. We learned a love of building things and creating new parts of a community that capitalize on some of the best things inherent in that community.
The Fairmont Creamery was an old dairy company that distributed milk, butter, ice cream, and eggs all across the country. This floor has been vacant for over 35 years.
We're doing 30 units of mixed income housing and approximately 25,000 square feet of commercial space, a business incubation and co-working studio, and then a catering facility.
New Markets program values mixed income housing. It values brownfield remediation. It values job creation.
The interesting thing with the New Markets program is that not only does it enable you to finance the construction of a building, it really begins to leverage a lot of infrastructure investment and community investment that otherwise wouldn't have occurred.
The community development environment here is pretty phenomenal. Being able to work with the city, the county, CDA, local banks, it's been really rewarding. And we talked to CDA about the New Markets program and how this is a perfect New Markets project, because but for that program, this wouldn't happen.
This complex has been vacant for over 20 years. We're putting together a project that's going to bring life and vitality and energy and people back. The project itself is going to be a truly mixed-use project. We have over 1,000 construction jobs and 375 permanent jobs and 270 new residents to the city of Cleveland. We have a full-service grocery store coming right into the central business district. It's really a milestone for the city of Cleveland. What was once a black eye for the city is now being turned around with a very large-scale investment with a lot of mixed-use amenities. And what it will do is we'll spur further economic investment up and down the streets. The project itself takes up 2 city blocks, but we think the effects will be felt for 10 blocks in every direction.
For 45 years, the Lutheran Metropolitan Ministry has been involved in this city. We serve and we advocate with those who are oppressed and forgotten and hurting. Lives are transformed. What the building has allowed us to do is to launch the Central Kitchen and an innovative approach to providing job training. It's a culinary training institute. We find participants. They proceed through a period of job training and culinary instruction. What the kitchen does in turn then is produce meals, about 1,500 a day, about 50,000 a month. And those meals go to 4 local shelters. So we feel that's a kind of a win for everybody. We offer second chances here. Without these tax credits, there would be fewer second chances for people.
This whole project with the St. Luke's, building and what's happening in it is an opportunity to say, this is how you go about revitalizing neighborhoods. Particularly in urban environments, we have young children who are not having their basic needs met. So we have this amazing resource of our older folks and this amazing group of children who would benefit from more human, personal, supporting, loving connections. Being able to give my students a beautiful learning space and the opportunity to build a community around that was just a match made in heaven. When you talk about urban reform, a lot of people in education think in terms of like rescuing children and getting them out. But if you really want to change what's happening in a city, you can't just pull people up so they leave. You need to have opportunities for them to stay.
It's nice that there's a great infrastructure here to support development companies like ourselves. We're going to keep working here.